Today we're just outside the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, and we're here with Mr. George Williams, who has quite a program going. This is the second year we're doing this, right?
That's right.
Man, it's good to see you there,
George.
Good
to see you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, now let's, in case anybody missed it last year, what are you doing?
We're having an appreciation banquet for all the law enforcement in Wayne County.
All of the law enforcement in Wayne County, regardless of the city, the town, the municipality, they're all invited.
Right. The security guards at the local colleges and hospitals and all.
They have their own police force.
Yeah, I know. And we've invited all of them, and we hope to have all of them. Last year we fed about 135 at the Wayne Center, and I told the city council and the county commissioners we were going to make it an annual event.
And, of course, this includes Mount Olive, University of Mount Olive security.
Everybody.
All law enforcement.
In any municipality in the county, from Fremont, Eureka, Seven Springs, Walnut Creek, you name it, all of them.
All right. Now
we want all of them to come and eat with us, and it won't cost them one single penny. Just come and enjoy the fellowship. They can come. We're going to start about 4:30. We'll have it this year. Last year we had it at the Wayne Center, which was a county building.
Right.
And city manager Stevens told me, so this year the city can take care of the building.
Right.
So we're going to have it at the event center on South Slocum Street at the golf course. Everything's already set up and prepared, ready for as many as will come. We want everybody to come. We'll start about 4:30 in the afternoon and run until 7 o'clock. If you can't make it to sit down and have a meal with us, you can come have a takeout.
All right.
And we're going to do another thing like we did last year. We had about 70 gifts that we gave away.
Ronnie.
Had drawings for.
Wait a minute. You walked right in front of that camera.
I did.
Yeah.
I thought I was famous.
No.
So.
Hang on just a minute.
All right.
4. I'll cut that out. See?
All right, okay.
3. I knew he was going to do that.
That's all right.
He's a problem, right?
I know.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now this is going to be held at the
Goldsboro Event Center.
Goldsboro Event Center. Is everything set up? And
everything's set up. We're ready. We're going to start on November the 9th, Thursday afternoon. Start about 4:30. McCall's Barbecue is providing all of the food. Excellent. And we last year when we had it, we had enough contributions came in that we paid for all the expenses last year. We got through, and my committee, consisting of myself and retired Chief Warwick and his wife and Susie Daniels and my daughter Denise Combs and Sheriff Pierce's wife Rita. We had a committee put together where we could take care of everything and get everything prepared. But last year when we had it, we had about 60 or 70 gifts that we gave away.
Wow,
we tried to get all the gifts to be around $25 each. And we had drawings at the event center, at the Wayne Center, and gave away about 60 or 70 prizes.
That is wonderful.
All of them were oil changes from car dealerships and gift certificates from restaurants and steakhouses and whatever. We just had a wonderful time.
Now, the law enforcement personnel who come to this great event, last year you had about how many?
About 135.
And you're looking for how many this year?
Maybe 150, 160 this year. We had quite a few. We had, I think Sheriff took about 25 or 30 plates out to Cherry Hospital to the ones that couldn't come. So we made arrangements for them. And also we got the names of all of them so we could put their names in the pot for the drawings.
There you go.
And some of them won the door prizes.
Did they?
Yeah. Sheriff won a door prize. We got all the highway patrol coming.
That's
all
good.
the ALS officers are coming.
Oh, that's great.
And
that's great.
So we have city officers, county officers, all the municipality people that have police officers in Pikeville, Fremont, Seven Springs, Mount Olive, all over Walnut Creek, all of them.
Now, for those law enforcement personnel who wear a uniform at work, do you ask them to wear their uniform?
They
or they
can
just
come any way they want to. If they got a uniform on, that's great.
That's
if
fine.
they don't have a uniform,
that's fine.
That's great too.
Okay, excellent.
We want to have all of them. don't want to leave out any of them because we just appreciate them so much.
Have you had any pushback at all? People who are saying, no, you really shouldn't be doing this.
Nope, none at all.
None at
Everything we've had has been just great news. We had some last year that came in and said, Mr. George, you and your committee's just done a good job, and we appreciate it so much. But you know what, Wayne? These guys in our county, it's been a long, long time, and I hope it's a long time before we hadn't lost a police officer due to accidents with shootings or violence or nothing like that. It's been a long time, so we're blessed.
We are.
In Wayne County. We got some of the nicest police officers and deputy sheriffs and security guards in the county that any county can possibly have.
I think what people miss often is the fact that these are people who are indeed putting their lives on the line.
Putting their lives on the
protect
line.
the public.
I can remember back 20, 25, 30 years ago, I served on the Goldsboro Rescue Squad. And I know oftentimes I went out on calls when it had not been for a police officer, a deputy sheriff, a highway patrol, I might have lost my life. So I got in some situations that weren't fun times to be. But thank the good Lord, they worked out like they're supposed to, and they just did a wonderful job. And I just want to repay back to them guys and the girls and the guys too, the job that they do for. They don't get the most pay in the world.
Oh, no.
But we just want to say thank you to all of them.
Yes, indeed we do. And as a side note, you mentioned being with emergency personnel, and a lot of people don't think about that. When emergency personnel go out on a call, they are indeed also putting themselves at risk.
At risk,
Yes,
that's
they
right.
are. And people don't think about that.
That's exactly right. You don't ever know. When I was on a rescue squad, you didn't never know what the next call was going to be like.
Right. That's right.
I went on one call, I remember, won't ever forget, and a guy pulled a gun on us. And had not been for a deputy sheriff and a highway patrol that came in right about the time that happened, why, there's no telling what would have happened. Yeah. But luckily we got out and safe and sound, and everything went fine. But another thing I want to mention too, last year when we had our dinner last year, we had contributions that was sent in to us, and we paid for all the expenses last year. We got through, and we had quite a bit of money left.
Wonderful.
And so we had enough money left that we gave away. Our committee chose to give away, make a contribution to 4 different organizations in our county in the amount of $200 each.
Wow.
So we gave $200 to different charitable organizations in the county, and we still had enough money to take care of the dinner for this year. And so I told the city manager and the mayor that we had enough money. We didn't need any money from the city or the county, either one.
Well, that's nice to hear.
We don't want any don't need any contributions this year.
You don't need contributions.
Don't need any contributions. In fact, 3 weeks ago, a personal friend of mine, business owner here in town, called me on the phone and said, Mr. George, I know you have cancer, and I know how important that dinner was to you last year. He said, and we want to take over for you since you might not be able to do it.
Right.
And I said, no, I can't do that. I said, I enjoyed that last year. I got a lot of fun out of doing it and a lot of pleasure out of it. My whole crowd did. My group did. And I said, I want to continue doing it this year, next year, as long as I live. And in fact, I told the city council and the county commissioners, I don't know when I'm going to die, and neither one of you guys do. You may be dead before I am.
That's true. Yeah.
But we don't have any promise of tomorrow.
That's right.
So, but anyway, I told them, I said, we don't need any money. So this year, about 3 weeks ago, one of the business owners, a personal friend of mine, called me on the phone and said, Mr. George, I know you have cancer, and you might not be able to take care of this, and we want to do it for you. I said, no, I can't do that. I want to do it because I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. He said, well, what can I do? I said, what do you want to do? He said, I want to pay for everything. All the expenses will be paid for. We'll take care of all the expenses this year. I said, but we have the money in the bank to pay for it. He said, just leave it there. We might need it another year. So we got the money to pay for it.
That's great.
We know we're going to have it this year.
Right.
next year, if I'm living and everything goes well, then we'll have it again next year and make it a yearly event.
I hope so.
So this year at the Event Center, November 9th from 4:30 until 7 o'clock, I want every single police officer in this town and this county, all the security guards, from wherever they are in this county, we want them to come and enjoy a meal with us and fellowship.
And of course, Highway Patrol and the Sheriff's Office and personnel.
Everybody in the county that's involved with law enforcement.
Very good.
Every single one of them. And let me also say one other thing,
Yes,
Wayne.
sir.
We sent a letter to the president.
Yes, sir.
Inviting him or
Mr.
anyone,
Trump.
Mr. Trump, anybody that, if he wants to send one, we'd love to have him. Come
I'd
and
love
enjoy.
for him to come.
I would too. I'd love for him to come, but I don't know. We don't ever know. I hadn't heard anything back from him.
But you never know where he might end up.
I know he loves law enforcement
Yes, he does.
like we do, you
Yes.
know. He can't love them any better than you and I do.
That's true.
But I'm looking forward to a great night,
Yeah.
a great dinner, and we're going to have it decorated. My granddaughter's going to be singing the national anthem for us
Wonderful.
like she did last year. And so we just want to invite all the county officers and all the law enforcement in the whole county. Come and enjoy a meal with us.
George, thank you so much, Mr. George Williams. And it's all about law enforcement and how much we appreciate the work that they do. And this is November 9th. Thank you,
November
sir.
the 9th at 4:30 until 7 in the afternoon.
At
Come
the-
and enjoy it with us.
At the Event Center on South Slocum Street.
That's right.
Thank
At
you.
the golf course.
At the
Thank
golf
you,
course.
Wayne.
Thank you, buddy.
I appreciate all the work you do, too.
Well, thank you.
You're a good man, and I appreciate it so much.
Thank you, George.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.